Oh, yikes, my laptop is flapping. I know why. No, I won't do that. Hi, Jazz. We're here. There's a storm firing just to our southwest in just in the Constantine area. Looking at it on radar, there's some pinks showing up on radar, and it's producing some lightning. So we're gonna do a little bit of a brief chase this evening. And my disk drive will not stop going bonkers. All right, I need to sign into my laptop real quick so I have radar. All right, let's cook. Again, if this storm does go severe, which chances are low, but if it does, we will be active. It would be a 7-second delay. However, it's game time. There's your cell right there. It's firing just to the southwest of me. I'm in Athens, Michigan right now, making my way towards this cell. Again, the likelihood of it becoming severe today is low. However, there is potential that it could produce some downburst winds and maybe some hail. I've got my storm chasing gear. I'm going to do some wind readings, maybe check for some hail. That's what the plan is. Why is my pin incorrect? Is that my pin? All right, I'm going to turn on my Zello just in case. And I need to pull up a radar scope. Hopefully there's no cars behind me. No, I'm not using my camera. Get out of here. Zello. All right, MSC, if I have folks on MSC watching, I'm on Zello. Again, will this thing go? But if it does, I'm here. Yeehaw! Hello, is anyone there?
Hear you loud and clear, Ben.
Excellent. I'm on this storm in western St. Joe County. Let you know what I see.
Roger that.
There it is, you guys. Get my windshield clean too. Come on, radar scope, I need you. Yeah, we're kind of doing this as also a prep for Tuesday's chase. See how heavy the rainfall is out in this thing. Values are pretty high today. Checking mezzo, we do have some instability that this storm can feed off of. We're probably going to punch it and get on the southern end of it. We're receiving some light inflow. But yeah, we've got Cape values of around close to 2,000 along a narrow corridor in western St. Joe County. It's interacting with this area of light instability. Enough instability to trigger storms for sure. Just saw a lightning flash. Oh yeah, this cell is good. We've got storms initiating across central Michigan too. Take a look at velocity on this thing. It's gonna start raining soon. Yeah, Allegan County's muggy. You got a small breeze, you got this storm. Again, you might see a thunderstorm now again. I think it's gonna stay further southeast of you though. This storm's initiating right along with that instability. Good to see you all. Feel free to chime in your location. And also how much you enjoyed yesterday's summer weather and today's. It's going great today. Had some classes outdoors. It was chill. Got those spring vibes. Wee woo, wee woo. What's that? I don't really see strong winds in this at all. At least on my reflectivity. Not really anything well defined on this. It's really just your general typical summer thunderstorm, but we're gonna drive right into it. This is the same route I took for the May 7th chase. Wee woo, wee woo. Yeah, heavy precip about to fall on us here. Here it comes. Windows up. Get my AC cooking. Yeah, there isn't going to be anything too intense today with these storms. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe if we get some wind gusts and maybe some small hail. But, I mean, it's local, so why not chase it, right? And it's direct out that I needed to go today anyway, so here we are, chasing it. If you feel it, chase it. Cell right now. I'm gonna get on it southbound M60. Not 16. Lightning struck 15 miles to my south. Well, I'm going that way. Guy. Minute. If I can. Your storm's right there. I can see the base. Bring my anemometer out. So I'll do some wind readings. My anemometer is in my front pocket. Yep. And I'll grab it in a minute. Woohoo! You know, it's pretty cool, even on these low-end days, there's still some pretty neat structures on some of these cells that pop up. I like chasing pretty much anything, honestly. And it might be exhibiting a little weak rotation in some places, but I really don't think that's going to amount to much. I think it's just going to be updrafts that might have the capability to drop a few hailstones or two. A few little small hailstones. But anything's possible. The soundings do indicate, despite relatively weak wind shear, good instability, steep lapse rates. At least from what I checked earlier today. Mezzo would probably tell me it's a similar story. I don't know. Yep, we're gonna be punching right into the core of this storm. It's a weak little guy, but we're gonna punch it anyway. If I turn into Centerville, I'll get a good view of it. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. I don't know why I'm doing that today. Base, at least front flank base. So again, I don't know much is gonna happen here. You can see the scud on this side right here, right there. Ooh, you can see the bug guts on my windshield. Ooh. Bye-bye, Fiat. I want the bug guts to go away. Oh, that'll do it. Alright, we're right on the edge of this rainfall right now. We're probably going to turn off a little south of Nottawa. It's heading right in our direction, so. This thing's rotating weakly. I don't think it's gonna drop anything. Maybe a downburst, but lots of moisture in the air, enough to really cause this thing to rain. Yeah, I really think the day for severe weather next week is Tuesday here. And I think it's going to focus southern Michigan area southeast towards northeast Indiana, northwest Ohio. That's my guess. It's not really a guess, though. I think this thing's beelining right for Nottawa, so we're going to go to Nottawa. Where's my mouse? There you are. Ooh, this thing's getting hot. Got a lot of power running in there. I should consider how to fix that. Alright, lights are coming on. Look, my windshield's clean. Voila. My wipers just stink. They'll get better as I get more moisture. Look at how bad that is. Do I need new wipers? Mini coop coop behind me. There's a coop coop. Alright, this thing's approaching Ottawa. Mini coop coop. Oh, we got a shelfie forming on the northern flank. Oh boy. Got a shelfie. Might be a downburst right there. I don't know. I'd have to look a little deeper. What you got there? Hope there's a road that I can turn on. Oh, Nottawa's coming up. Whoa! Big CC right in front of me. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to turn south pretty quick. I think I might turn around because I want to get in that. Are you kidding me? Oh, Woody's Western Wear is to the left. We turn left on Fillmore Road. That's what we're gonna do. Fillmore Road. Turning left. Hopefully it's not dirt. I don't think so. Another flash. Got a structure. Right from here. That flash storm. There it is. Got a nice shelf forming here in St. Joe. Oh. Hello, Ruby. All right, let's sit here for just a minute. Hope the rain it's not raining into my car. Nope, it's not. Got structure. Area of heavily concentrated rain here and maybe some hail. Oh, did you see that? Yes, sir. Wow. Again, your lapse rates from the surface to third kilometer are pretty steep, so would not be surprised to see some cloud to ground lightning. Whoa, no. I'm gonna close the sunroof a little bit. Wow. Some good lightning here. Let's keep driving into it. right, we're running on cellular right now. We lost Starlink because of the rain. So we got to subject to cellular. Gorgeous. Caleb just sent a photo. Gotta look at that. Whoa! Huge CG right in front of me. Hi, Shannon. That was beautiful. Lots of lightning. Got the Amish buggies. Get home, Amish buggies. Storms are coming. I'm right inside this thing right now. Or I think I'm just to this. Alright, we're gonna get around Amish buggy boy. Yeah, this is all St. Joe County right now. Lots of lightning. Alright, we're gonna cut south to Sturgis now. We're gonna be crossing right through the core of this thing if we go south right now. Woohoo! Cook! Alright, I need to find my messenger app. Here comes the heavy preset here. Cars have their hazards on. Red Dozer, thank you for the $20 at the end of the course. Appreciate your support. Wee-woo, wee-woo. Yeah! We are so bad. Hail! I got hail! And I have no connection. I got hail here, pea size. Just felt a hit. Definitely ponding of water. I got no connection on my Starlink right now. Woo! That was wild. Yeah, it's definitely ponding on these roads. Alright, we're coming on the southern end of this thing. That was some heavy rain that we just drove through. Still lots of lightning. think my radar will update now. We're out of the precinct. Again, these storms likely will not be severe today. Gas is so much cheaper in Sturgis. Got a little cell in Howe too. Sturgis cell still receiving inflow. Rain definitely came. Don't like the pollen. I wonder if this Howe storm will interact with the Sturgis storm in any way. I'm very curious. Storms rising up towards the Nottawa, Colon, eventually Sherwood and Athens. We'll probably follow it a little bit to the east. Get on our US 12 here towards Coldwater. Let's do it. Yes, sir, let's do it. Hasn't even rained here yet, I don't think. It rained a little bit. Eastbound, US 12. See what this thing looks like from the southern side. think it's going to be better on the northern end because that's the direction it's moving. Hi, Tangy. Just chasing weather around. Call Mom. I don't think it really is that strong.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, sorry, I was driving through a hailstorm when you called.
Hail?
Yep, there was hail.
In Constantine?
North of, just in Ottawa.
Oh, in Ottawa.
Yep, I'm following the storm east for just a little bit, and then I'll probably turn around and come back.
Okay. It's not raining here right now. It was spitting rain, but then it looks like it rained hard when we were in the... We're in the car right now.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
Dad just got Grandma one of those things that she could drive.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna follow this thing east just for a little bit. Not too much longer, I don't think, but got some heavy rainfall that's about to hit us right here. We're kind of right along the border edge of this rain cell here. Maybe lightning. The storm is probably gonna choke a little bit because the instability is starting to wind down on it. Got a good cell forming across northwest Ohio, near Napoleon. Looks like Napoleon, Ohio. There's the core of the cell we were just in. Moving off to the northeast. Some hail in that, or at least there was. Might still be. Probably only going that much further. I don't expect these storms to... These storms won't be extremely strong. That's for sure. The ones in Michigan that are forming south of Flint and west of Lancaster might be more interesting, but... a cell just southeast of Sturgis right now. And I'm probably going to pull over for just a second. On this cell right here. We're about to be right inside of it. Let's just sit here and see what goes down as it approaches from our south. The wind's blowing. Well, we got another cell in how? How did that get there? How? Down this wire in my car. That's safe. Oh, lightning. Yeah, we could get a downburst from these, from downburst winds. I wouldn't be surprised to see that either. Could get a downburst, could get some hail, which we did actually get some hail. So that's already something we have seen. I think I'm gonna turn around. Oh! Big flash. To be honest, the fact that there's lightning is not surprising to me. Turn around. I finally found my thing. Here comes our preset. With those with that today, but I doubt that there's a lot of snow today. It's probably not going to be the case. Storms are just throwing off a good deal of stuff. And missed it. Thanks for letting me know about that. I know the stream, on cellular, the stream does cut out sometimes. I'm back on Starlink though, so. Starlink, it almost never does. Ooh, we got some fancy scud over there. Yeah, we got scud over there. Yeah, we're starting to get pretty much covered up in storm cells all around us. We're surrounded by rain, but we're not in the rain. They got some scud over there. I want to look at this howe cell. And how is it doing? It's starting to form into kind of a line. We've got some... Wait a second. I'm going to head east. Got some gusty winds forming to the east. In this one. Some leading edge stuff here. Right there. That's curious. Got some scud rising at the base there. Got kind of a gap between the two clusters of rain. Again, not really expecting it to do anything. And it's really not pleasant looking on radar, but that base is getting close to the surface. Alright, we're going to go a little bit to the east here. Not too far. Yeah, and these storms will not... I don't know how long they'll last, but... This was quite local for me, so it worked out. Rain's increasing up ahead. Once we get to Fawn River, we might go south. We might cross in Indiana for a minute. I want to get on the southern flank of these cells for a minute. Just check them out. Ooh, fancy. Check this out. Pretty sharp cutoff of the heavier rain right there. See that? Witty. Oh, big CG right in front of me. Pretty. Wow. Rain's picking up again. We're in Fawn River. Which I believe is a Sturgis suburb. Yeah, what I'm thinking is I'm going to drop south in Indiana, turn back towards Howe. Bauman Road will take me into Indiana, I believe. Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Boom, boom. So close. Like perfect. We're actually a little bit ahead of the storm. Got lots of water here. That's the one downside to Starlink. It does not work in heavy rain. But usually when you're chasing storms, they're usually outside the rain unless you're core punching anyway. So, which we are doing today. Hence the choppiness. But alright, so this is Indiana. And that is a dirt road. So, no, I'm going this way. This weather, I'm not doing a dirt road. Woo, CG. Welcome to Indiana. Here's the toll road, we're about to cross it. we just got the structure on the southern edge of this, which is what I like to watch. I'm a structure guy myself. You know, I'm something of a structure guy myself. Uh-oh, there's a traffic jam on the toll road. That's a pretty picture. Let's pull over here for just a second. Woo. Oh, it's time to be real. Don't care right now. That's pretty. Yeah. There's some slow traffic on the toll road. The toll road is slow, and there is... Poor fella. Okay. Okay, well. Well. We gotta turn around and head north. Got clear skies out ahead of this, the southern flank. Just got the outflow boundary here. That's what we're seeing. This sure is outflow. Making our way back towards How in a minute. How did we get here? How did we get here? Ah! Just work. Thank you. You know what's really crazy? All the earthquakes that we've been having recently. Has anyone looked at the earthquake maps? Like, there's a lot. Not my fault. Gonna take a right. On a return. That was a fun little chase. Just holding in a little bit for Tuesday. Tuesday's gonna be probably a big day. especially probably Northwest Ohio, honestly. I think Northwest Ohio is the play. Maybe Defiance, Montpelier area. I'm almost to Howe. Probably gonna end our chase. I'm just gonna chase local. The place where the environment's best is like a couple hours away, and I'm not gonna make it all the way out there today. I'm gonna probably save up for Tuesday's chase, which definitely has more potential to it than today's. So today was a low end day anyway, and it's probably going to continue to be. However, there might be something interesting on the eastern side of the state, where there'll be other chasers chasing today. So if anything happens out there, MSC will probably be live with them. Again, still low end on the east side too, but speed limit 45. That's an interesting question. Why are Indiana speed limits like always less than like anywhere else? Because I mean, for example, US 30. I'm on US 30, and I'm going 70 miles an hour from Van Wert towards Indiana, and like, man, this is great. I'm going the speed, and then suddenly you go to Indiana, 60 miles per hour, no faster. Like, come on. I mean, no disrespect, but like, who's gonna want to do that? Be realistic here. Like, speed limit 20. Why not 25? Why is it this? Why? Tell me. Tell me why. Light rain starting in 15 minutes. Well, I appreciate you telling me. right, we're gonna shut down our chase here. Watching, everybody. Appreciate you supporting the stream. Thanks to Red Dozer for supporting. Supported.